Today we're headed to the largest intact rural Chinese community in the country. Where are we going? Is it San Francisco? New York? LA? No, we're in the Central Valley of California, and we're going to Locke. I'm Michelle, and here we go.
Once upon a time, there was a gold rush in California, and many Chinese people came to seek their fortunes. Later, they turned to other sources of income, like laying the train rails and farming. Soon, this delta needed heavy protection, and many of these immigrants turned to building levees as their source of income. After a huge fire destroyed their homes in Walnut Grove, these industrious people approached George Locke, and he agreed to allow them to build in an area now known as Locke. This is the only city in the United States built entirely for Chinese people.
Welcome to Locke, California on the Sacramento River Delta.
Today, this is the largest, most complete example of a rural agricultural Chinese American community in the United States. In 1971, Locke was listed on the National Registry of Historic Places, and in 1990 was named a National Historic Landmark. More than 50 remaining buildings grace the town, which is the largest, most intact surviving example of a historic rural Chinese American community in the United States. The Locke boarding house was built in 1909. Let's step into the past and check it out. This museum has many exhibits, ranging from time periods spanning the years. Upstairs are displays of bedrooms, much the same as used in years gone by. Fortunately, there's a downloadable map available online with a listing of all 50 buildings to help you find your way around town. Leave it to my husband Vince to find all of the musical instruments. We are now visiting what was once a restaurant. I think I like this kitchen. As I said before, yes, there are still businesses operating here. Built in 1915 by Li Bing and his partners, Al Adami later purchased the establishment in 1934, creating Al the Wops.
Every building seems to be some sort of a museum. I could get lost in here.
Casinos and gambling halls? Of course. Welcome to the Dai Loy Gambling House. This was once described by the Sacramento Bee newspaper as the Monte Carlo of California, as its illegal gambling halls openly operated until finally shut down by the authorities in 1951.
I want to dispute my winnings here.
You know what happened to Tom Hanks, right?
More recently, Locke has become a haven for artists.
And then we enter the magical world of Ning Ho. This incredible art studio / art school is a real treat.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Hi. I'm an artist. Those are all...
This renowned artist is very accommodating and informative. The artwork is for sale, but the prices start at about $5,000, so you might want to settle for a print. The Premier of China once asked him why he stayed in this dump. Ning Ho replied, "Why don't you help the community?" Governor Newsom currently has one of these pieces on a 14-year loan. I have to say this haystack is one of my favorites. I just love wandering around this shady village and exploring all the nooks and crannies. Oh, and the breeze off the Delta is wonderful. The Loch Ness, purveyors of things odd and old. Gotta love the name. Honestly, the town's charm and authenticity are something to behold. The old grove shade and Delta breeze make this a place you won't want to miss. I highly recommend you visit it if you are ever in the area. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future fun.